and gentlemen, the President of the United States and the General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union.
A Russian saying Reagan had learned from Suzanne Massey now seemed appropriate.
The Russians like to talk in proverbs. It would be nice for you to know a few. And I said, you're an actor, you can learn them very quickly. And I gave him this, Mrs. Reagan was with us at the time, and she liked this one. And I said, here it is, and it was doveryai, no proveryai.
Mr. General Secretary, though my pronunciation may give you difficulty, the maxim is doveryai, no proveryai. Trust but verify.
Но значение этого...
На каждой встрече вы это повторяете.
You repeat that at every meeting.
I know of no one else of a leadership stature in the United States in those days who would have moved forward as Reagan did to engage Gorbachev, to engage the Western Alliance, to truly lead the Western Alliance, and to take us through what became, of course, a very constructive introductory period to the end of the Cold War.
Yes. Можем даже обменяться. I think we should change these.
Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev signed a far-reaching agreement. For the first time, an entire category of nuclear weapons was to be abolished. In front of the world's cameras, the Americans destroyed their cruise and Pershing missiles. The Soviets dismantled their SS-20s. In another milestone in reducing Cold War tension, inspection teams from both sides supervised the destruction. In his last year as president, Ronald Reagan paid his first ever visit to the Kremlin. What Mikhail Gorbachev and the journalists wanted to know was, what did Ronald Reagan think about the Soviet Union now?
Well, just fine.
You still think you're in an evil empire, Mr. President?
No.
He said he wanted to take back his reference to the Soviet Union as the evil empire. He found a good place to announce it, right in the middle of the Kremlin. But nevertheless, he said that he was doing it, not because he was wrong when he initially said it, but because by 1988, the Soviet Union had come a long way under the leadership of Mikhail Gorbachev. It had become a different country.
Why we find ourselves standing like this?
Together, the two leaders had seized their chance.